Join me on the 4th annual Homecoming and Pilgrimage to Sierra Leone on December 28, 2021 through January 9, 2022. We will be exploring this beautiful country, and eligible individuals will be receiving Sierra Leonean citizenship and passports. For more details, check out our website, sierraleonepilgrimage.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Go Ham Lifestyle Vlogs, because we all need an Africa escape plan.
So Amazon was building a facility in Windsor, Connecticut. And back in May, workers that was building this new Amazon facility was running across nooses. And they say it was about the 8th noose they encountered since construction on facility that started in late 2020. They say the repeated occurrences forced Amazon to delay construction on several occasions and incited a great deal of tension, I say, among local residents. Now, close to 40% of the 28,733 residents of Windsor are black, and about 9% of the residents are Hispanic or Latino. Now, I say the appearance of nooses has also sparked political organizing in recent months as workers in Windsor call attention to the racism they encountered on a day-to-day basis. They say they had a news conference recently, and they talked about, they said, one of the workers said, I did witness the Confederate flags, I said, on people's hats and on their cars. And I heard people, using racial remarks. Now, it said despite the addition of the new security cameras, and Amazon offered a $100,000 offer for any tips leading to an arrest. Law enforcement officials have been able to determine the source of the hateful symbols, as the FBI now works with the Windsor Police Department to locate the culprits. Now, I said many residents and activists in Windsor, I say, are demanding Amazon and local officials take these developments seriously. Now, I say their concerns mirror those of across the nation since 2015. Black workers in various states, including Iowa, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Maryland, have reported finding more than 50 nooses at construction sites. And saying the continued appearance of nooses in the workplace and other private and public spaces reveal a much prevalence of white supremacy in American life and culture. You have to understand, white supremacy is the culture of America. It is, because as long as the Mzungu runs it, white supremacy is his culture. Now, I said the noose is, they say quintessential, and they say it's deeply troubling, but it is a white supremacist American symbol. And its persistence to American life and culture today attests to the fact that white supremacy always have been mainstream. Of course it has. I mean, they use the Mzungu-owned media to downplay, to distract, to do everything they can. Now, we know nooses was used as an act of terrorism with the lynching of black people throughout history. And this country, even in 2021, with a Democrat-controlled House, a Democrat-controlled Senate, and a Democrat president, still won't pass the anti-lynching law. And you wonder why black folks is very pissed off right now? Now, if you go to my Instagram, of course, we had a lot of slow people in the back of the room respond to that, and I will call you slow because you know how I talk. Obviously, that I'm not affiliating myself with no party, but hey, if I see things coming down the pipe, I'm going to tell you what it is. So, the thing that I keep saying all the time about Biden, he's going to be a one-term president, and if Trump is the Republican nominee, he's going to win again. And they just had an article talking about that basically black folks and women, which means the Mzungu female, regret voting for Biden, and they say they'll go vote for Trump the next time. And I've been saying that it's going to be either people not going to vote or it's going to be a protest vote for Trump, because they want to show the Democrats that you've been giving all this money and everything to everybody else, and you said screw the black community, and you're doing it openly at that. Now, we can't get an anti-lynching bill but yet this is the party that black folks lined up for. You would think that you get the anti-lynching bill, and if you even put in that anti-lynching bill, even if you hang in nooses to intimidate people, you're going to get charged federally. That will put a stop to it. But that's not freedom of speech. That's terrorism. Now, people that had a Confederate, flag, all of that, like I say, in my opinion, I always say that belongs in the museum. They need to be flown publicly. But these people, love to try to terrorize black people. And you have to fight back. You fight back if it comes to something physical. Defend your life at every step of the way. Lawsuits is another way of doing it. Make sure, brothers and sisters, when you're on these jobs and see this, use your cell phone. That is the greatest agent of justice that you have. Use that cell phone and upload that to all your social media outlets. Send it to everybody that you can. Like I said, don't wait on somebody like me and many others in the new black media to finally get it. You put it out, because when it comes to you putting it out, that's usually how it gets started. It usually don't come to us like that. So you put it out. Of course, you still can send it. Okay, I got so many people sending me things. Say, Phil, could you talk about this? Phil, could you interview us? It's so much come to me. And the people that really get my attention, it's the people that's pretty persistent. And some people are very persistent in ways to really get my attention. And usually those people will get my attention when they have a certain persistence in certain areas. I'm just saying, because we have so much coming our way. But never take terrorism lightly, because this is terrorism. That's all it is to it. It's white supremacist terrorism. And you see anybody with a Confederate flag or anything like that, then you get on high alert. It's just simple. It's say, okay, that's a terrorist. I'm going to watch him or her. And also on these jobs, make sure that you report that racism to the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission. Please report it to the EEOC. Do that. Because it's against the federal law to do those things. So Amazon would be held accountable for that. So anytime you deal with racism on a job, make sure you put in a report to the EEOC. You got to do that. Of course, you let the job know and get it documented and go make a complaint with the EEOC. Something will have to happen to that. Then after the EEOC, you find out what's going to happen with them, while at the same time you can get you an attorney. Because I'm a firm believer that black folks, we can put a stop to this, but we got to fight back. We can't just say, oh, look what they're doing to me. No, the only thing they respect is suing. They respect taking the money away. That's what you got to do. And you'll stop all these nuisances, because Amazon got a lot of money to pay you. Trust me, they do. So start suing. And I promise you, Amazon will find out real quick when they have to start paying out money in the millions to brothers and sisters. But, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. Anytime you deal with racism on the job, always fight back. Don't be silent. Don't be like, oh, I need this job. Man, F that job. Your dignity and self-respect is a whole lot more. Don't let no terrorists run around there threatening you like that, because anybody hanging a noose, that's a threat. That's how I take it. So you got to respond accordingly.
If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.